All right, so right now standing here with Amy from Women's Health, and she's gearing up for her very first cycle tour. But it feels like, we're just saying now, it feels like she's been cycling forever because she's like almost like in my eyes a pro cyclist. But we're talking about, especially if you're going to be going out for the first time riding the cycle tour, the importance of stretching and the correct snacking as well. Amy,
Exactly.
Lovely to have you.
Thank you.
So this
nice
is
to
your
be talking
baby.
about cycling.
Man.
It's something I'm very passionate about. I've been riding for about 2 years and I've done, as you say, longer races. I've done a lot of stage races, but it is my first Cape Town cycle tour. And I think what's so great about this event, obviously being in our home city, is that you can ride to the start. This is one of my first warm-up tips, is that you actually try and ride to the start. If you're staying within 3 to 5 kilometers of the start, or you even park at the finish, it's a great way to warm up your legs, as well as to test that everything's working fine on your bike. So do a lot of gear changing, go into your hard gears, grind a little bit, just warm those legs up. And then when you're in your start chute, because most of us are in the chute for about 20 minutes before the start.
It could take a while,
Yeah, you've got to kind of hold onto your bike. So what we normally do is, and it'll be a bit cold. I'm starting at 6:45 in the morning, so at that time it's still a bit chilly. But what you want to do is start doing some stretches. So like stretching up, just opening up your back and your shoulders. So just kind of roll your shoulders, stretch up to the sky. You're going to be spending more than 3 hours at least, unless you're very fast, with your back kind of curved over. So that's going to take a bit of strain on this area. And then what you can also do is just kind of make sure that your legs are ready by doing mini squats like this above your bike. Then
so basically keep moving,
just keep
whilst
moving,
you're waiting.
whilst you're waiting for your start. And I think one of the biggest things that doesn't get mentioned enough is to just mentally get into a good, calm space, because it's going to be frantic. There's 35,000 people doing this race, so you just want to get mentally ready that when that gun goes for your group, you are just focused and you are
are ready to go.
Exactly.
And in terms of quickly snacking, what you should prepare for race day to make sure that, because we spoke about salt, and the salt is obviously very much needed, with regards to the high volumes of exercise.
So what you'll see is, because you're going to be out for at least 3 hours, 3, 4, 5 hours, depending on your pace, you're going to be losing a lot of salt. It's going to get hot. So what I normally do is I have sort of a rehydrate with me. You want to replace your electrolytes, or make sure that one of your drinks, or I always carry 2 bottles, make sure one of them has enough electrolyte replacements in them. So that's your natural salts, potassium, magnesium. And then I always ride with a banana, because that's my healthy snack. And then I always have some sort of like a date nut bar as well, just for that extra quick glucose release, but it's a healthy version. So those are my snacks. And of course, have a good breakfast before you start. So try and eat about 2 hours before you ride. A nice big bowl of oats or something, or some toast with peanut butter. That's great. And then when you finished riding, if you don't mind holding my belt, the biggest strain you feel is obviously on your legs and your back. So my first thing I like to do is you take your arms into like an eagle position in yoga. This opens up your shoulders at the back, so you really get that nice shoulder stretch over here. You can feel it. And then, of course, for your legs, your hamstrings get very tight when you ride a lot. So you want to almost put your legs in front and then really stretch out your hamstrings.
And that will really go into the lower back as well. That took a bit of a pounding,
Yes, exactly. And then for your quads, you want to lift your knees up. And I think what a lot of people do is they do the exercise like this. Make sure your knees are in line with each other, and really try and put your heel against your bum, so you can feel that stretch nicely in your quads. And then the last exercise I'd recommend for your stretch is into your glute, because your glutes take a lot of strain. You do kind of a seated squat like this, and you just bend low, and you'll feel the stretch in your glute area. And that's your basic stretch.
That's if your legs can hold you after coming off the bike. So thank you very much, Amy. Great tips right there. Good luck to all of you cycling on Sunday. Please cycle safe. Amy is, of course, going for a sub 2.5.
No, not that. 3 hours. 3 hours.
3 hours. All right. Well, I wish you all of the best as well. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Take it easy. Take it easy now.
I'm very excited.
It's going to be awesome. We're going to be taking a very quick break. Don't go anywhere.